Hello again. This is another G1 Transformers review of a headmaster this time. This is Snapdragon, and as you can see it comes with his nebulon, which is Crunk. Now, as with a lot of the other headmasters, they were just the basic transformation from a vehicle or an animal straight to a transformer robot. But this one and another one by the name of Ape Face had a slight sort of like different ability, in the sense that they were triple changes, and they also had their own subheading where they came under the subheading of Horicons. Now, they were the only two to have that distinction of being called that name. So those two are quite unique in so much of their abilities as headmasters. The only other headmasters with maybe like a triple changing sort of ability would be Fortress Maximus and Scorponok that I can think of. This is obviously Snapdragon in his jet mode. He does come with two loose tail fins, but I've already fixed them on just for sort of time's sake. He did have a compartment there, so you can put Crunk inside, so you can pilot the jet. Even Crunk in himself is a triple changer as well. I'll show those modes as we go along. Obviously at the moment he's in the nebulon mode as a little companion to the transformer himself. The next mode would be his beast mode, which you wouldn't think, looking at him at the minute, he would have a beast mode. And to transform into that, you need to flip over this panel, flip up his wings, and turn him over, and then you slightly bend the nose of the jet and release the back down, and that's effectively become his tail. And then you flip the undercarriage sections right the way over, and then these split, and where these split they're double hinged, so the black part on the inner side carries on right round underneath. There goes one of his fins. They are a little bit loose, they do have a tendency to get knocked off. You just excuse while I put that back on. You swing like the jet engine down, and that's got a foot which comes out. Now you can more clearly see how these front sections work, and then the turquoise part swings out, and you do that on both sides. I'll just quickly get that changed. Again, swing it round, down, round, bring this piece back up, and swing his little dragon arms out. Now, he's got a purple section there in the middle which you need to swing up and round, and as you can see he's got the port for the nebulon companion. Now in this mode you transform as you would any other nebulon, but rather than being the face, you still leave the face part up, put him in that way, and he's effectively a dragon's head. So you've got the mouth section there with all the teeth, and you can mount the two blasters that come with him onto his back as well for some extra firepower, and that's effectively Snapdragon's beast mode. Obviously you can play around with moving these arms about a little bit, sort of reminiscent almost of a praying mantis, the way the front arms are. Not the most dragony sort of look I've ever seen, but it's a beast mode, it's a mode in its own. And just pop the guns back off for his final mode, which and take his Nebulon crank off again. Flick that piece back in. Now you've got to fold all these bits back together and out straight, and like that, and then they've got two purple pieces tabbed in inside there, and that's his toes. As you can see, he's already starting to take shape. Flip the engines back round, flip the feet back in because they're his fists. It's a bit stiff. Bend them in, out at his elbows. Swing the whole tail section of the jet down. You need to put that flat back down so that it can come down on a double hinged turquoise piece. You can flick that out that way and back up so it's like a big backpack on his back for the main jet part, and that's effectively his transformation. You can obviously put his weapons in his hands. Now obviously with all headmasters they've got the text specs on the front, so with Crunk again, fold down the face part there, and I'll bring that in so you can see his eyes and that inside there, and pop Crunk on the top, and then that gives you his text specs on his chest. Now unusually in the cartoon they made this guy out to be an idiot basically, and quite sort of like dumb because of his beast mode and that, which he was more often in than anything else. Yet his actual tech specs are almost up to the top in all three. What would you class them as? Three. It'll come to me in a minute. These three sort of like abilities: his speed, strength, and intelligence. No, I'm suffering a little bit of it, but I am doing this late at night, so maybe I need a bit more sleep. Enough of my ramblings anyway. He's a very nice figure. He's quite unusual in, as I say, in the fact of having the three modes. Obviously we did have the first three Decepticon triple changes, like Blitzwing, Astrotrain and Octane, but this one is very different. In fact his three modes are quite different from one another, where you could see with the others it was quite simple to tell his different modes. But yeah, it's a good G1 figure, a good Decepticon figure, very sort of like standard Decepticon colours, having the purple on him and that, and a really nice figure. I would recommend him. Obviously he's going to be quite difficult to get. He's not one of the easiest ones to find, and obviously his parts such as his wings, guns and his Nebulon would be going at a high premium, so to get one complete is going to be difficult for anyone trying to complete a G1 line collection. But he's well worth it, and he certainly fills a good gap on the shelf of a collection. So yeah, it's one I recommend, and I hope you've enjoyed this review. Sorry about my lack of being with it, I suppose, really, you could say. And I'll see you again. Please sub if you're interested, and if you've got any recommendations for any toys that you'd like to see reviewed, please drop us a line. Thanks very much.